Hey guys. So, I've been missing for like a year or like an year and a half. And that's because I've been busy working on doing things, or rather, procrastinating on doing things. Anyways, this is one of those things. It's basically like a little turnaround animation that took some part of that year, but mostly a lot of revisions and stuff like that made it so much longer to do. So here's the stats. It was 1,800 millibytes, and that's kind of crazy. So let's get started on the process. First, I made the stickiest figures, or the sketchiest figures that I could do. It's basically just to lay out what the character actually looks like, stuff like that. And I wasn't really sure what the character looked like, so that caused me more problems. I eventually redesigned what the character looks like, so both of the characters look like. So that's great joy and fun. They're mostly OCs I like to practice with. I don't like using the word OC. Like, original character, that kind of feels, weird. But anyways, look how I mess up on the face. Yay. Where's the dude looking at? The empty space in front of him. Great. These are pretty small sketches. They take around 15 minutes, seconds, somewhere around there. Right here, I try to match the character to the character model sheet. And it's sort of working okay. Yeah, look at his face. He used to have sharp teeth. Yeah, I kind of miss that. But they were, like, really hard to keep consistent. Like, did he have 4 teeth in his mouth? 5 teeth? Yeah. It's, I simplified the design afterwards so I could keep track of things more easily. This is probably the end of my first week of working. Anyways, around here is where I took a permanent break. As in, I left to do other stuff for 3 months. And when I mean other stuff, I mean nothing. And then I thought to myself, man, I don't like drawing a lot of the detail. So I deleted it. And then suddenly, 3 months pass. But before all that, I managed to get quite far into the cleanup process. And then after the cleanup process, I got quite far in the in-betweening process, where I just draw frames in between. And then here I am, thinking about backgrounds. I then cropped the entire thing to be 1920 by 1080, which is movie format, I think. Okay, then coming up is the moment where I instantaneously change the character design. I just draw over what's already there with my new character design and then delete 10 inches off the dude's height. Anyways, for some more context on what I'm doing, I'm just trying to animate these two characters for a trailer on a show I'm working on. Well, not really a show, but like a concept for a show. Norman's the shorter one, and N27 is the robot. They're basically trying to escape from jail. Or rather, Norman is trying to invite N27 to escape from jail. That's probably like the start of the series or something like that, if it was a series. And then after everything, I redesigned the other character as well. They also became rounder. And now some cleanup. While I'm doing cleanup, I also better refine the walls of the room they're in. Then I pull out my coloring skills and start coloring it in. Did you know that if the frames are super similar, then you can just Control C, Control V, and then fix a little bit of the mistakes in between? And that's as far as I got into coloring before I decided, maybe not today. I decided instead just to fill in the background for some reason. This was probably like the most time consuming thing. I tried to pull out a grid and figure out how the rocks perfectly align. I try to warp the first background I drew into shape for the rest of them, but it doesn't really work because the app I'm using, Procreate, when you resize things, they get blurrier in quality. So I eventually just redraw over the blurry lines. Then I add in some bars on the other side to symbolize that this is a jail. Cool. The final thing I do is just correct small mistakes like moving the eye slightly forward or fixing the eyebrows, that sort of stuff. Anyways, at this point in time, it would probably take around 3 or 4 weeks to get to this point. Anyways, here's the final product. Will I add color? Maybe. Probably like in 2 weeks. Anyways, thanks for watching, and my social media is below, I guess. Yeah.